Hey, this is Sky. Welcome to my YouTube channel. It's bright and early, daily discipline, mind, body, and soul. This is how we get through. If you want life coaching and mentoring, go to my website, skyazrael.com. I got some biker news. You know I like to keep you guys laced up. Of course, I do the life coaching and mentoring as a way to give back. It's my side hustle, and I enjoy it. But as most of you know, I've owned a motorcycle shop for more than 20 years, Sinister City Motorcycles. We started in Los Angeles, I guess it was 2001. We moved the shop to Daytona Beach to the East Coast in 2004. Been rocking and rolling ever since. I like to lace you guys up on what's going on in the world. We don't really do a lot of heavy biker stuff here, and I don't get into the heavy biker politics, but we do have some biker news, so let's get into it. Let me fire up my little laptop here, and we'll get this story out. This is breaking news, 1% World, breaking news. Hells Angels Motorcycle Club, Bakersfield. Entire Bakersfield Hells Angel chapter has been arrested. Now, I'm on Yahoo News. You can look this up and find this article everywhere. It's all over the place. Hells Angels Bakersfield got busted. June 26, authorities in California have arrested the entire Bakersfield chapter of the infamous Hells Angels motorcycle gang. It's their words, not mine. They got them on various charges, including kidnapping. The Sheriff's Office for Kern County, located north of Los Angeles, announced the law enforcement action in a statement saying 6 members of the gang were arrested Tuesday morning, with a 7th member already being in police custody. Now, let me just stop here for a second. So the title of this article said, and I haven't read this yet, we're reading this together for the first time. The article just said that the entire Bakersfield chapter got busted. And then in the second paragraph, it says that 6 members of the club were arrested Tuesday morning, with a 7th member he was already in custody. So is this suggesting, and I just want to clarify this, maybe people know, I don't, is this suggesting that the entire chapter of Bakersfield only had 6 or 7 members? It seems like awfully slim chapter. I thought Bakersfield had more bikers than that. What's up, Bakersfield? You should have 60 members, 600 members. You got 6? I don't understand. Let's continue. Little about what prompted the arrest was released to the public, so they're not going to say much. But the office said it followed a joint investigation conducted by the Bureau, by the ATF and the Kern County Sheriff's Department. The alleged gang members, they keep using that, they like to piss people off. The alleged gang members have been charged, here's what they're charged with: kidnapping, first-degree robbery, criminal threats, false imprisonment, assault with a firearm, criminal conspiracy, and it says other offenses. So they're not going to list everything. They're being really vague about this. I wish they would give more information, but this is a brand new article. Maybe more stuff will come out. This is breaking news. All 6 members of the Bakersfield Hells Angels have been busted, if you're just tuning in. Some 25 firearms, ammunition, multiple high-capacity magazines, and gang affiliate paraphernalia were seized during the execution of 8 search warrants throughout Bakersfield on Tuesday. 25 firearms really isn't that much. They act like that's a big deal. I got a whole bunch of firearms, a whole bunch of high-capacity magazines, and just ordered some off the internet. But I guess it's California. That's the thing about California. We can do that in Florida. You guys can't have nothing in California. Just having guns in California is like a big deal. They mention a gun, and liberals in California are like, oh my God, he got a gun. Let's continue, see what happens. The Sheriff's Office identified the suspect as Ricardo Alvarez, 42, Armando Villasenor, 55, Joseph Soto Sr., 57, Joseph Soto Jr., 33, both Josephs, they got father and son, Joseph Zavala, 31, John Seeger, 57, and Joshua Vaughn. So, just to make a little bit of a notice here, it looks like we got a lot of Mexican dudes up in the Bakersfield Hells Angel chapter. You guys can run your chapter however you want, but that's just odd in my opinion. Jail records for the defendants posted online by Kern County Sheriff's Office state that the majority are being held at the Lerdo Justice Facility. So if you're wondering where they are, they're in Lerdo, except for Vaughn, who was already locked up. So he's where he was, wherever he was. They're not saying where he was. The majority were given a bail amount of $800,000, except for Vaughn, who's facing 13 offenses and he's stuck in the joint. Vaughn ain't getting out. But the rest, if they could post the 800,000 or whatever, I don't know how much of 800,000 you actually have to post, you have to pay, but they could get out. Vaughn is facing 15 offenses and his bail is set at more than $1 million. The Kern County Sheriff's Office identified Alvarez, Villasenor, Soto Jr., Soto Sr., and Zavala as active patched members of the Bakersfield chapter. Vaughn and Seeger were described as members of the Sons of Hell Motorcycle Club, which takes orders and directions from the group, from the Hells Angels. So these guys are in the Sons of Hell Motorcycle Club. Doesn't that sound like Sons of Anarchy? I wonder if they have a real Sons of Anarchy club. The Justice Department has listed the Hells Angels as an outlaw motorcycle club. They actually use the word gang, outlaw motorcycle gang, which are groups that use their motorcycle clubs to conduct criminal enterprises. And, you know, the Hells Angels, along with, I think most all of the major 1% clubs, have the RICO Act on them. There are more than 300 active OMGs, outlaw motorcycle gangs. The Justice Department said, while stating that the Hells Angels was among those that pose serious national and domestic threat. Okay, so that's the article. That's as much as they're giving us. They have a couple pictures of some patches that they took and a couple guns. And you can go find the article if you're interested in reading it yourself, although I just read it, and if you want to see some pictures. So, you Bakersfield boys are in trouble. Time to lawyer up. Thanks for watching.